powerful and is really helpful. Besides that, practicing yoga or inclusiveness is also one of the great techniques that you can take care of yourself in a much, much healthier way. So yoga does not just mean that you have to do some yogasanas or practice some physical exercises or do some Surya Namaskar. Yoga comes from the Sanskrit word yoga, and it means union, oneness, unity amongst all. And when we talk about unity amongst all, it means that this person, who I am or who you are, dissolves. There is no person, no identity left. And what there is just a sense, an essence of just being connected with everybody, or say with every living organism here. That comes with the word inclusiveness. So we become inclusive for all. We accept everything. We accept every living being here. That's what yoga is. And this yoga can be practiced not just by doing yogasanas, but also by actions. So when we do certain actions without having any expectations, or just by thinking that this is something I'm offering for myself, to myself, through myself, by myself, or for the universe, by the universe, to the universe, through the universe. It's not anything that I am doing, it's just the universe doing or helping itself. So that's what inclusiveness is about. And it gives a sense of contentment. It provides a sense of bliss within us. When it comes to healthy self-care, breathing is an eminent aspect. So the way we breathe can actually identify or acknowledge the way we are feeling. You can experience it by yourself. If you are fearful, your breath will be different than if you are feeling compassion, your breath will be different. And breath can influence the way we feel, and the way we feel can influence our breath. So it's vice versa. It works both ways. So focus shall be upon training yourself to breathe in a certain way so that you can continue to experience a certain way. It's going to be really helpful to release your stress, to stabilize yourself, to create balance, to create integration as well. As I have already shared, that constructive expressions of emotions is just wonderful. The more you practice it, the more you are going to get benefit from it. Then we have communication. So listen, like our body, our mind, our relationships with other beings, everything is communicating with us. There is no such thing that cannot communicate with us. If I am present in a classroom, it communicates something. It communicates that I have an intention to learn. If I am bunking a class, it communicates I just want to have fun. So my presence or my absence, both are communicating. Similarly, our body communicates with us. When I have pain in my knees, I know that my knees need care. Same with the mind. When I have some negative thoughts or some harmful thoughts, I know that there is something I need to take care of. Similarly, with the relationships, when my real and ideal self are not intact, when they are disintegrated, I start to feel anxiety. And hence, that anxiety is also speaking to me, is also trying to communicate, is also sending me signals that there is something I need to settle down with. And this relationship with others, that's communicate as well. So listen more, be more aware about your body, mind, and relationships, because the more you listen, the more you are able to gather information about your body, mind, and relations. Then in order to take care of yourself, I think prioritizing your certain tasks in daily life is really, really important. The better you prioritize, the better you know that what aspect of life or what task for you is more worthy for you. In that aspect, on that basis, you can prioritize your daily life routine. For example, taking care of yourself is, must be the most priority, at most priority. Then we have taking care or training your patterns to your body, to your digestion, sleep. So everything in our body occurs in cycles, be it sleep, be it digestion, be it blood circulation. So you can actually train your body in a certain pattern, the patterns which are useful for you, which are going to influence your physiology, your psychology as well, your entire experience of this life. And the last could be, this is a practice that you can use to become more mindful about what you put into your body and mind. So what you eat is really important, and what you hear, what you talk is really, really important. So what are the symptoms when things are going wrong? So basically, how would you get to know that things are now going out of your hand? What could be that mark for you to understand and identify? So whenever you have certain conflicts which are actually impacting your physical, emotional, and occupational life, that's the time that you need to become aware that something is not going right. That's something you need to take care of. And that's actually alarming. It's not that you can just neglect it. You have to take actions. It's the point where you have to take actions. Next slide, please. So what you can do to change by yourself, what are the things that you can imply? You can become more mindful about these signs. You can communicate with your body, mind, and environment. I would rather say you can effectively communicate with your body, mind, and environment. So the better you communicate, the better things become for you. You can identify the root problem. So one is becoming mindful about, okay, what kind of thought I'm having. Okay, trying to communicate with it, trying to identify where this thought is coming from, then trying to seek solutions and becoming aware and create the balance in whatever is going haphazard in your life. So what are the things that you could use to create this balance? That could be journaling, venting out, your balanced diet, doing yoga, meditation, breath work, exercising, communicating with your relationship, with your friends, siblings. That could really help. Next slide, please. So when you have been trying to reach out to the solutions from your end, you have been trying to talk it out with your friends, trying to seek solutions based upon your friends' advices, and yet you are falling out of scarcity, that you are experiencing that, okay, I tried this, but it doesn't work. So suppose, let's say you are in a conflict and you talked about it with your friend. You might feel a little better after talking to your friends, but after 3 days, after 4 days, or maybe a week, the same thought sets in back. Same issues arise. You find yourself back to square one.